Hello, and welcome to Fin Know-How. My name is Oommen Thomas, and as the founder of Fin Know-How, I would like to congratulate you on taking the first step toward developing the know-how of finance. The know-how that we believe will allow you to become even more impactful at what you do. We are excited to have you join us. Before we get going on the learning content, I wanted to take a few minutes to orient you about what we do and how we do it. First, our goal at Fin Know-How is to help you get familiar with the financial ecosystem, to become a well-informed consumer of financial information, conversant in the vocabulary and techniques of finance. And through that, communicate and engage more effectively with investors and financial stakeholders. We respect the fact that you're making an investment both in time and money, and so we are very keen to see you succeed. So if along the way there are things that we can do to enable your success during the program or otherwise, please do let us know. We will do everything we can to make that happen. First, a little bit about me. I started my career as an engineer and then went on to earn a PhD in finance. Much of the thinking behind Fin Know-How came from a 25 plus year career during which I worked on the shop floor in heavy manufacturing as an engineer. I also worked in finance at firms like KPMG, Deloitte, and AECOM, where I saw firsthand how finance fluency could be helpful to professionals. I also had the good fortune of both leading corporate talent development for one of the largest practices at KPMG and to teach finance to non-finance majors as a business school faculty at Northeastern University, a school that is highly focused on experiential learning. Specifically, though, my interest in developing the Finance Know-How program came from a realization that where finance pervades all aspects of business, non-finance professionals are at a disadvantage. When conversations turn to making the case for a new project or funding, discussing performance indicators, or the financial implications of transactions, I commonly saw even highly accomplished professionals pull back. When I first noticed it, I thought it was a niche problem affecting a few people. But the more I started paying attention to it, it became apparent that the opposite was in fact true. The problem is actually quite widespread. I saw it in many industries, disciplines, and roles. Sadly, however, the learning solutions I could find were far from adequate. For one, the content is typically generic in nature. It rarely discusses how the principles and concepts of finance would be applied in settings familiar to the learner. Additionally, the instruction is often math and algebra heavy, making it challenging for professionals who come from non-quantitative backgrounds. Finally, many of these programs are also expensive, costing thousands of dollars and in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars. It is to bridge this gap that I designed Fin Know-How. I wanted a program that prioritized intuition and conceptual understanding over technical detail and math. One that recognizes that sometimes it's hard to get around the math, but worked around it by helping you delegate the heavy lifting to readily available tools, including AI bots. I wanted the program to be time and cost efficient. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, I wanted it to be hyper focused on applied learning. The goal was to provide attendees an opportunity to explore and understand how fundamental concepts in finance are applied in real world settings that are relevant to your day to day life. And again, that's what I've tried to do with Fin Know-How. The program has two parts to it, a foundation course that is required for all participants. It includes a series of online videos that give you a strong, intuitive grasp of finance and helps you develop a working vocabulary of key concepts and terms. The foundation course is followed by a capstone cohort that you will be invited to join after you complete the foundation course. In this phase, you will join a group of professionals in roles similar to yours. Each cohort focuses on a specific domain, such as IP or marketing, law, or entrepreneurship. And through live interactive online sessions, the cohort explores how to apply foundational concepts to real world questions. To ensure that we are true to our promise, we even encourage participants to contribute real top of mind topics to the table and shape the content to reflect what matters most to them. We hope you are as excited to develop the know how of finance and to become confident in your discussions. Remember that we are with you on your journey, so please don't hesitate to reach out if we can be helpful in any way. We wish you the very best. Thank you.